Hello and greetings from us here at MassEffectFollower. We have had a fantastic month of news in our lead up to the release of Mass Effect Andromeda, so let's get straight to it. For starters, everyone, clear your calendars, because we have our release date, March 21st for America and March 23rd for Europe. But those of you with EA Access on Xbox One or Origin Access on PC will be able to play 10 hours on March 16th. Now don't worry about spoilers, because just like what they did with Dragon Age Inquisition, you will only be able to play the story up to a certain point, and your progress will transfer to the full game when it's released. Fernando Melo, the producer of Mass Effect Andromeda, confirmed that the multiplayer will be fully accessible for that 10-hour limit, unlike the story campaign, which will have certain aspects restricted. Another note is that while the campaign only has 10 hours that you can play, the multiplayer will have unlimited access until the game's release. Mike Gamble confirmed in an interview with Kotaku Australia that the multiplayer will have an impact on the single-player campaign. But to remind those who are worried, you are not required to play multiplayer in order to get the best ending in Mass Effect Andromeda. Mike Gamble goes on to say that there is a system that we use called the Strike Team system, and fundamentally it will allow you to go between single-player and multiplayer within the game. It's packaged around a meta-story of what is going on in Helios, referring to the cluster of Andromeda where the game begins. While Andromeda's multiplayer will feed into a deeper meta-story, players will be able to progress through and finish the meta-story without participating in multiplayer at all. Gamble added that although switching between single-player and multiplayer will be pretty seamless, it will not be instantaneous. I can tell you that there is a loading screen. It's not entirely seamless, but it will not require you to stop your game and restart in a different mode, because narratively, it's all connected and it makes a lot more sense that way. And sadly, the last bit of news about multiplayer is that there will not be dedicated servers for multiplayer. Now, speaking of additional content, there will be no season pass for Mass Effect Andromeda. Some of you like that, some of you don't. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, we also got some great gameplay at CES. Feel free to check out our breakdown of all the goodies contained within that video in the link in the description down below. And we also got an initiation video about the Tempest and Nomad, which was narrated by our Solarian pilot, whose name is Calo Jath. This video is a great demonstration at what both vehicles are capable of. The rating classification in Australia appeared online. The game received an MA 15+, promising strong violence and strong sex scenes. If you're looking for an idea of just how steamy those scenes are likely to be, take a look at the sex scenes in Dragon Age Inquisition. Sorry for those looking for a quick time event experience. Now we know that there will be crafting in Mass Effect Andromeda, and according to Ian Fraser, you will be able to name your weapons and armor. And on January 26th, a new cinematic trailer was released and given us a look at the new Angaria species, as well as some smooching with Cora, a badass looking Liam, and our Andromeda squadmate Jal. On top of that, we also got another initiation video, this time narrated by Cora, now confirmed as a biotic. This one has some bios of some of the team members, and it revealed some interesting new things. It is a little tricky, but the bios read as follows. Born on Earth in 2129, Alec Ryder says his love for new frontiers was fostered by a childhood in the Sierra Nevadas. According to his service record, he joined the Alliance military and was eventually assigned to John Grissom's historic expedition through the Charon Relay. His experience made him a candidate for what would later become known as the N7 training back on Earth. Alec continued military service through notably on Shaxi in the First Contact War against the Turians. Assigned as a military attaché to the Citadel in the late 2160s, Alec became interested in the artificial intelligence as a means of human advancement. Lieutenant Cora Hopper is a human biotic and formerly an officer in the System Alliance military. She was transferred via the Citadel Council's Valkyries program, a subset of their interspecies military integration plan, and placed with the Asari Commando unit Talon's Daughter. Cora's Huntress training and biotic capability made her a candidate for Alec Ryder's second-in-command, and, if warranted, his success. Liam Costa is a human security and crisis response specialist with, and later transitioned to the multi-species effort of heavy urban search and crisis response. His multidisciplinary skills set him apart, and Liam was handpicked by Alec Ryder to support the Pathfinder team. The first Pathfinder neural implants were created by Dr. Ellen Ryder, and yes, that is the Ryder's mother. a pioneer in human biotic implant design. While biotic implants bolster and focus electrical signals along the nervous system, Pathfinder implants go a step further by connecting to not only the nervous system, but circulation, endocrine function, and extraperceptive senses. Synced with an artificial intelligence, the implants reveal their full potential. The implant is a two-way connection, giving full insight into the host's physical and mental state, while allowing it to generate and alter electrical signals along the host's neural pathways that the body processes as its own. Born on the Citadel space station in 2163, which makes the twin about 22 years old, with informal training aided by Alec Ryder's N7 background, Sarah joined the Systems Alliance military, which was continuing its search for Prothean technology after successful discoveries on Mars initially assigned to peacekeeping duties. Sarah was approached to serve as a support role for these Prothean researchers. She often describes the thrill of serving with scientists like Matias Silva on the brink of the next great discovery. Born on the Citadel space station in 2163, with informal training aided by Alec Ryder's N7 background, Scott joined the Systems Alliance military and was assigned to an outpost near Arcturus Station, overseeing Relay 202. A primary route to Arcturus, this mass relay leads into contested space and has an unsavory reputation. Scott was needed to protect Arcturus, but also had a front row seat to everyone else going off to fortune and glory. Now, on the topic of the Ryder twins, their face models have been revealed as Stephen Breas for Scott and Jade Rosie as Sarah. For those of you looking to buy some Mass Effect related items, there's a sweet looking Omniblade on the BioWare store, and Funko Pops has shown the figurines that you will be able to get when the game comes out. Now, before we end this video, let's go over some upcoming news. Throughout February, IGN will be covering and unveiling a lot of Mass Effect news. We should be getting a 15 to 20-ish minute gameplay video sometime soon, possibly in February during the IGN coverage. And for those of you with a keen memory, Mass Effect Andromeda is getting a multiplayer beta. We're guessing that we will be hearing a lot more about this in the upcoming month. And finally, we can expect to get a few more initiative trailers next month. Well, that is it for the wrap-up of January. What are your thoughts? Is there anything that we may have missed? Let us know in the comments down below, and while you are there, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.